how have you managed, like, because you're probably the only guy that I know that's been through this as well, but how have you managed with long distance relationship?
Mm, I knew this one was coming. Um,
Hmm?
yeah, long distance relationships, they are something. It didn't start a lot.
Don't get in trouble.
No, 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 no. I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna get in trouble. Um, yeah, I think the idea of long distance relationships obviously is kind of rubbish, but you kind of make you kind of make time for it to not be long distance in a way. So maybe there are times where you kind of go and visit that person or you kind of go see that person. And just try to make sure not everything is behind a screen or like obviously through iMessage or if you're texting or whatever. Sometimes seeing that person, it makes it still real in your head that, okay, yeah, this is a relationship. This is something I'm happy in. This is something that I'm really trying to, um, be a part of because I have strong feelings for this person, so and so, and they come to life when you see that person.
Mm.
Yeah. Um, but yeah. What's your with long distance relationships like what or relationships in general? What's your experiences have been? I think I want to put you on the spot a little bit because you asked me, so I may have to put you on the spot a little bit. What's your experiences been? Um, with relationships, with uni. Yeah.
Nightmares though. For me, it's been calm. Like
Mm,
I'm not really, I don't know how to word it, but I'm very good on my own. And
mm,
I'm the type of person where I need my space. I need to be able to, to grind out this podcast for a couple of days or to revise for like, I'm very comfortable just being, not talking to anyone for a week and doing my own thing.
mm,
So when it comes to long distance, I'll start with that. I didn't really suffer at all because I appreciate the space. And in the
mm-hmm.
back of my mind, I know that, look, I'm here to get a degree. We're going to come out. I just ran away 100 miles. This is all for something. And then assuming all works out, we both do well, both do together, like we're going to be so much better off afterwards. So
Yeah.
having that belief and at the same time having my own space to bang stuff out, that was calm for me. I wasn't phased at all. I was probably better off than most people.
Yeah. Oh, that's dope, man. That's dope. And I semi I was like that before. I mean, I still am, but I think being in a relationship now, you kind of one thing I will definitely say, there's a lot of compromise that goes into it. So
Mm,
you cannot have things your own way all the time. Definitely not. You really do have to compromise, and you really do have to give things up when you're with that other person, and hopefully that person is gonna give things up for you as well. And in the context of it being a university relationship, you kind of both have to have those priorities. Your priorities have got to be the same. So I couldn't be with someone in university if, I wanted to do my best to get my degree and all they wanted to do was maybe turn up or they weren't really sure about uni or they just kind of didn't seem like they wanted to go anywhere. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Um, I think just having that journey, sometimes university can bring people apart, but sometimes it can bring people closer because it's that thing where you go through it, but you also know that other person is going through it too. So you kind of realize, for sure you're not alone.
That's
And
true.
yeah, and that makes, in my opinion, that makes things a lot more bearable. And that makes the relationship, just realizing that the person is going through what you're going through and they are there. It doesn't feel like you're on completely two different planets. So I don't know if you've noticed this, but every relationship that I see, or from some of my friends anyway, like that maybe hasn't worked out or whatnot, um, most of them they tend to be in very different spaces in life. And sometimes one person will have to commit to something else more than they commit to other people, more than they can commit to another person. Um, so they just have to pick that thing, and there's no space for other person in their life. And mostly because as well that that journey that they're going through, they're not going through it with someone else. That person's not already on that journey, and they can't just take someone with them as well. In this life, you definitely can't be a passenger. Yeah,
Definitely, yeah.
yeah.
Mm. I wouldn't say I've seen the same. I think a lot of my friends who were in relationships that didn't work out, I guess it's because I was younger at the time, and not many of my friends are with girls now, but it was a thing where they were together for the sake of it, or for the image, or for Instagram. And this whole like,
Mm.
goals, all this goals thing kind of,
Oh
you
yeah,
start to act a certain way.
goals. Yeah,
Trust, like, the amount of my friends that have been with girls, gone to the shard, and then broke up afterwards, it's like, come on, man. Like, I could
yeah.
have gone to the shard with you. I know your good side better than half of these girls. Like, why are you doing this to me?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
And
It's
yeah, I
it's
don't know.
funny, yeah. It's funny you say that.
Is that what you're taking the next?
Yeah, yeah. No, that's no, no, no. We actually made an agreement to never go to the shop.
Needed.
Yeah, she's not on it at all. Just not on it. Like I mentioned it like 3 times, and each time she just said no. Like, are you mad? Like, am I basic? It's a, it's a weird one because like, what the shard basic? Like, what? What do you mean? But then you actually realize, okay, if this is what it's associated with, you kind of want to go somewhere that is a different scene and whatnot. But it'll be nice. It'll be nice to go. I mean, it would be kind of nice to just be sitting there because I've never actually been inside it and I've lived in London my whole life. So, if
Mm.
she's listening, this is a cry for help. We need to go when this whole lockdown is over. But yeah.
Literally, man. I'd love to stay the night in the shard. That's how I
Oh,
know I made it.
oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. Oh my goodness. Like when the actual prices of those rooms, number one, poor. So like maybe not, but at the same time, like when I actually can have the means to do that, it would be nice. 'Cause it's not just the room or maybe the size of it, but probably just being in the certain type of like amenities you'll have, service chart, like as in room service or whatever.
Mm.
Um, and it's just, I guess maybe the status as well. Can't lie. Who doesn't want the status?